My name is Jack Bazarkanian. I am an attorney and the founding partner at C&B Law Group. We are based in Echo Park and Burbank, California. The size of our firm is approximately 40 people. We have 9 attorneys, and the most important thing for us is getting our clients the justice they deserve, treating them like human beings and not just a number in the system. I think the biggest challenge, especially in Los Angeles, is finding good talent, and keeping good talent. And what EvenUp kind of does is you don't need to find 10 people to write demand letters anymore, right? You can find one really, really good person, put more resources behind that one person, and then give them EvenUp, and they could do the job of 10 people. So now scaling your firm becomes a lot easier because instead of finding 10 people, you only have to find one person. That really makes it easier. And then you can take that money, apply it to other parts of your firm, whether it's your marketing budget or whatnot, and it really helps your firm scale. I think we are headed towards maybe the greatest time in our industry as far as finally having data, finally having tools that could compete with the insurance companies. We, as a law firm, aren't going to hire an entire data team to sort through all of our files and pick out important things like treatment velocity. That is a daunting task. That would take an entire team, probably the size of my firm, to go through all of my records and pull all that information. But it's really, really important because without these important data points, we don't know what our performance truly is. Before EvenUp, right, it was like, are we growing? Are we generating more money? That's pretty much the only way you can measure if your firm was doing well. Executive analytics is very important for a few reasons. And how we use it is, number one, we obviously look at it, compare ourselves to the other firms in the state. Because without it, you're kind of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I not doing the right thing? You have no idea. But now with EvenUp, it brings you some peace of mind. And then the other thing is, when you're trying to improve, looking at that number, let's say we're talking about treatment gaps, right? How often there's a treatment gap in the case. Well, the only way to know if you're improving is to measure it and then see if there's less and less, or treatment velocity. If you get to decrease the number of days the demand is delayed, you know your firm is improving. Whereas before, you would have to sit there and then the year would end, you'd go look at what was your revenue this year, and then you would take an action after everything had happened. You're finding your issues, and in real time, you're being able to fix those issues. EvenUp has allowed us to speed up our demand delays by 30 to 45 days. What I really appreciate about EvenUp is they take the time to figure out what kind of firm are you, what do you want in your demand letter, right? They actually take the time to get to know you, what you're looking for, what your goals are, and they listen to whatever suggestions you have, what products your firm needs, where you're lacking, and they develop more products and more software so that you could achieve your goals. With EvenUp, it feels like a true partnership. It's more than just a customer relationship.